Hello everyone, Dylan on the Hypercraft here, and today, welcome to another story time on MC Warside OPPrison. And today I have a very special story for you guys, but make sure to check out the server. Before anything else, check out my server, mcwarside.com. That's the server we're playing on, OPPrison. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so the story for today is pretty much about the time when I got in my first rumble, my first fight, as you guys can say. So pretty much, this wasn't recent, actually. This was a few years ago, so not too recent, but I mean, it's okay on the, like, how long it took Dylan to sort of realize that I'm an idiot scale. But anyways, so a lot of you guys or a lot of guys, I think, are gonna sort of understand, or like they're gonna realize and sort of bond with me in this little sense about why I got in that fights. Now it's kind of embarrassing because, like, now that I realized, or now that I'm older and sort of more mature in a sense, I realize that never get in fights over people because it's kind of really stupid. So I had a crush on this female, on this attractive female person in my, what class was it? I'm trying to remember what class. I think it was in my math class or something like that. Well, she was very attractive and very whatchamacallit, funny, and she had a really cool personality, and I was just like, oh my god, she's the one, oh my god. And yeah, so these two guys, not one guy, these two guys, they were friends. I think they were gunning for her. They were just like, haha, she's gonna be my bae. And I was like, no, she's not gonna be your bae. I like her. And yeah, so I kind of like had the thought of, like, I had like the mind of a lion where, like, I fight for, like, my bae, sort of. And so I went up to the guys, right, and I was just like, hey, she's my bae and not your bae. I don't exactly remember the words I said to her, so I'm sort of, or like said to them, so I'm just kind of winging it. But this is sort of just like the general layout of how things went down, right? So I'm just like, hey, she's my bae, not your bae. And then they were just like, oh, what you gonna do about it? So I was like, whoa. Okay, I didn't really do the whoa Asian kung fu ninja master thing, but I did something like that. And so we were in the guys' restroom, right? And that's where a lot of school fights go down. A lot of school fights always go down in the school restroom. Whether that be the girls' restroom or the guys' restroom, it's always in the restroom. But anyways, so I think I swung first. So I was just like, wah wah, and then like me thinking that, like, since I had just taken a few martial arts classes, because this is when I actually first began martial arts before I got my black belt and before I actually learned how to, like, fight and stuff. So me just going like, wah wah, thinking that I was all good and all tough and stuff like that. Yeah, these guys completely ruined my day. So yeah, it was kind of bad because, like, I was just sort of in the restroom, right, thinking that I had them going. So I was like, hoo ha ha, fight me, pal. And then they were just like, okay, this kid, this is sad. And they're like 2 times my size, right? Picture like 2 burly dudes, right, against like a tiny, like, scrawny Asian. Like, right now I'm 5'8" and I'm still pretty short. Imagine me being like 5 foot against like 2 6-foot guys. Okay, so yeah, they kind of punched me in the face and in a lot of places, and then kicked me in my nuts, and then my nuts had hurt, and then I fell to the ground, and I think I cried a little bit. So it was kind of embarrassing. I don't think I went to school for like the next week after that. So I think moral of the story, honestly, is don't fight with people that are 2 times your size, especially if there are 2 of them, because you'll get kicked in the nuts or given a black eye. So yeah, it was a very, very, like, interesting learning experience. Now I know never to fight someone for anyone, if that makes any sense. Like if I like someone, I will not fight someone else over them. Not physically fight them anyways. I'll probably, like, cuss them out or something and be all tough. No, I won't, because then they'll probably come and, like, kick my butt. But yeah, So that was about the time I got in my first, like, ever actual, I guess, fist fight in the I broke the server. I broke the server, guys. But yeah, so it was kind of embarrassing. I got my butt whooped, and those guys ironically never got with the girl. So I mean, at the end of the day, I think I kind of won that, like, the little brawl there, because, like, I mean, I never got with the girl, but at least they didn't, right? At least, like, the two guys that, like, I disliked, at least they didn't get with the girl, you know? So yeah. I think at the end of the day, I did a pretty good job. I held my own, even though I didn't go to school for the week after. And I got my face kicked in. And yeah, so that's kind of embarrassing. Yeah. Again, moral of the story, guys. Don't pick fights with people bigger than you, especially not if there's two of them. And don't pick fights over attraction for anyone. Don't act like an animal and, like, try to prove your dominance. Like, don't be like a lion and, like, try to roar louder than the other lion to win over someone's heart. Otherwise, your heart might actually be broken because you could die. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, anyways, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed my very odd story today. This is 100% true, guys. I promise you. So, yeah. It was an embarrassing time. But, of course, now that I know martial arts, whoever wants to pick a fight with me, I'm gonna mess you up. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. And check out the server once again. The IP will be down in the description box down below, mcwarside.com. And I'll see you guys later. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Deuces.